Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arachak Wadash, the honors being to the apostles and others at Great Millstone who rule well, and to us is 100% truth. Much peace and blessings be unto you whole food. Let the push not this word of thought, truth, and sincerity. To all you welcome, I do say Shalom. I'm the Akira. I'm coming in with a, quick hit. I'm entitled Keeping the Legacy, right? The quote I'm going to use today is, a man who honors his ancestors preserves his culture, and passes on his legacy as a leader among men. And what are the elect going to be? The leaders among men, right? The leaders of the nation of Israel and of the whole world, right? A true judge. The Lord will set one that's profitable, starting off with the Yahweh Shai, but also us, because, this applies to us as well, man. Not only are we going to be joint heirs, but going back to the quote, it says, preserves his culture and passes on a legacy. And that legacy, that banner is truth, man. The scriptures with the 100% true doctrine, it is our heritage, man, right? Our identity, But what's it called? I'm going to start from the book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, verse 18. And that's going into, or it reads, for that matter, and it does read, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And that word saint means sanctified, is apart, going to the nation of Israel, because we're so apart from all the other nations which are unclean. What's it called? The book of Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, verse 4, does make the mention how we're above, right, instead of apart, a holy people, right, for thou and holy people, holy, sanctified, what's it called, set apart, right? The same, they're interchangeable. For thou art in holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power, Salaki. The Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And really, that starts out with the elect, starting off with the Yahweh Shai. Then you got the King David, the apostles, 144,000 servants underneath them, ruling for all eternity. So we're gonna take and seize. That word to take the kingdom means to seize in control of. Because in the book of the 10th chapter, it goes into how for unrighteous dealings we're just gone by deceit, right? The kingdom is transferred from one people to another, right? From Esau, Edom, to Jacob, Israel, right? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? All right, now I want to pull out the book of Sirach, the 44th chapter. And he's going into what's called the man of the Lord, right? Having that power, and with that, with that power, we'll receive admiration. We'll be kind of worthy as well, right? Verse 1: Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begat us. Yeah, and very soon the elect will be the fathers, right? The first fruits, the nation of Israel, they're gonna replenish the whole nation. So technically, technically your parents, which are on the truth, they're gonna be your children, man. So, and our fathers that begat us, that's pertaining to what's it called, our forefathers. Really the same spirits coming back here again today, or if not in the spirit world, they were back in the ancient world. That's why they're known as our fathers, our forefathers. But it can also apply to the kingdom when we'll father the whole nation of Israel again, with those men. And we'll receive that fame, right? Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, verse 19. And I shall give them praise and fame in the lands where they've been put to shame. And I will give them a name. And I will just make the mention now the word name goes back to the Hebrew word Sham, right? Like our forefather Sham, also known as Shem. What's it called? Sham really means honor, respect, glory, praise. What's it called? Remembrance, right? Fame. That's what it means. The Lord hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning. All right, now I'm going to pull out the book of Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, verse 16. So keep in mind, the Lord's going to bless his men. There's men that do his works, man. Right? Hey, glorify the Father, then we'll be glorified. That's what Yahweh Shai did. Did he not glorify Yahweh? Of course he did. And what did he receive? Glorification as well. So technically, though what's it called, iconoclasm, you have the people out here, portraying the, or seeing Esau as a portrayal of the true men of the Lord, with Yahweh Shai, the apostles and the prophets. Technically, the recognition of those names, they remember, though they portray them as Edomites. So there's still that glory. There's still that glory right there, right? There's still that acknowledgement of those men, right? Oh yeah, these are the apostles, right? The apostles did great works, man, right? Though they portray them as Edomites, so you still you see that glorification there, even to this day, which has been really 2,000 years, really 2 days. You're gonna see that emphasized in the kingdom very soon, right? I will make a man find the gold, find the golden wedges of fear. That's pertaining to an Israelite man, right? Especially one of the Lord. That's a ranking system that we understand is gonna be in the kingdom. The 2/3 ain't gonna be all that, man. So Kobe Bryant and all those spirits coming back in the spirit realm, they ain't gonna be it. All of you council are gonna be ashamed, right? Hey, the true celebrities in the kingdom, are the prophets, right? The apostles, the Lord Himself, right? So I'll pull out the book of Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, verse 16. What's it called? Glorifying the Father. Rehearsing His righteous acts, doing that stuff. Promoting the true ways of righteousness, which are the law. Jeremiah 7:16, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and seek, and as for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not therein, will not walk therein. Right? That's still work, going to the highways and hedges and what's it called, promoting that good way. And not only that, we'll be following that good way. We following that good way. Right? But, the Lord, what's it called, very soon in the kingdom. Where all those same spirits that rejected the what's it called, prophets, slew them, right? 2nd Ezra, the 1st chapter, verse 32. All people will feel massive shame, man, right? Feel massive shame, right? 2nd Ezra, the 1st chapter, verse 32. When I send to you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood will require of your hands, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai. And the Lord's marked you, man, right? We understand it's a spiritual mark, too. Just physical mark. But what's it called? A spiritual mark of deliverance, as well as one for it's like a deliverance to judgment, as well as an exemption from it, right? Set a mark upon the men that sign that cry. That's a mark of exemption. Then you got a mark of deliverance. Like what's it called? The Lord remembering the iniquities, right? Like the Lord remembered the iniquities of Babylon the Great. The Lord remembers your iniquities, man. Your deeds, and the Lord's gonna repay you accordingly, right? Hey, say to the wicked, woe be unto him, right? And it shall be ill with him. And that's in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, verse 11. Touch not my prophet, not my anointed. It's like it touched not my anointed. Do no harm unto my prophets. Hey, that's what you guys did, man. You talking about you the shit. You ain't no shit. What's it called? All you did was meddle with the Lord's men. Really, we meddle with the Lord, and it doesn't repay you. And very soon in the kingdom, you will what's it called, be disgraced, man. I don't see how it's shy being buddy with what's it called, scary in the kingdom, and like men and all those other spirits that put the men to death. And we're talking about what's it called, the Israelites, right? When it goes in Revelation, the 1st chapter, verse 7, they which pierced them, it pertains to also all the Israelites that decided, hey, crucify him, man. Those, what's it called? Esau literally did crucify him. And it was what's it called, chief priest, and what's it called, scribes that also decided on that. Really, a lot of you wicked Israelites, man. You guys decided on Yahweh's death. Crucify him. Hey, what's it called? Hey, were you not one of the Lord's apostles? I'm referring to Apostle Peter. When they were talking to the Apostle Peter. Hey, were you not one of his men? What's it called? All you guys were trying to do is instigate and put the men to death. And because of that, the Lord remembers that. And what's it called? You will not be famous, man. That's basically the lesson. That's what the Spirit put on me. You will not be famous. You will not be great. Right? He that doeth the least of these things shall be. So I'm gonna pull that out. Least in the kingdom. Matthew the 5th chapter, verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men, so he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, all you cats, all you wicked Israelites, you will not be great in the kingdom. You'll be the least. right? Oh, I'm doing a wondrous work for my power. The Lord don't, what's it called? That's what Jake really had in mind back then too. You know, what's it called? That you're not a man of the Lord. I'm about to kill you for that. You know, you really dishonor. You dishonor the Lord. I'm gonna do a great work and what's it called? Glorify him by killing you. You know, that was not glorifying the Lord. That was pissing off the Lord, man. Best believe the Lord's marking, man. And all you spirits are gonna wake up to shame. Right, Daniel the 12th chapter, verse. What's it called? Verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting content. You know, somehow, so like I'm ending off right there, but somehow I went from keeping the legacy, that was the title of mine, and I ended up delving into what's it called, you spirits. You know, so like you wicked spirits, what's it called? Not being famous. You know, that was really the spirit of the Lord. You know, what's it called? You know, diverging me from the main topic at hand. And the Lord was a fine lesson. And so the next one I do say shalom.